on, you just cut out just now. Hold
Okay.
up there. Look at it. I'm trying to find this. Believe it or not. All right, this is better. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm standing right here. I'm not moving.
Okay. Let me ask you, at what age did you know that you wanted to be involved with making music for a living?
Oh, God. That was my dream forever. I mean, I can't remember a time like when I first saw. Well, I was always a music lover, a music fan, but because just to make me feel good. But I think when I was young, when I saw Kiss for the first time, I think it was like 12 or 13. That made me want to get on stage and pursue that. And I just said, that's what I want to do. I want to get on stage and perform. And that's really, that was the beginning of everything. But I've been a music fan forever. It's just from the Beatles forever. It's all one to me. It's great. I love music.
Now, aside from Kiss, who you mentioned, and the Beatles, who are some of the musical artists that inspire you as a musician?
As a musician, again, Kiss was my first introduction to wanting to play music on stage. But my influences are, as a bass player, are Geezer Butler, Steve Harris, and Geddy Lee. Those are the guys that I call them my go-to guys. Those are the guys that continue even to this day to inspire me. And I think they were game changers in bass playing for rock and metal. And they made me want to play bass. They really, put it into my head that that's what I wanted to do with bass.
Now, of all the instruments you could have chosen to play, what is it about the bass guitar that has kept you loyal to the instrument?
Well, quite honestly, you know what I did way back when? I started on rhythm guitar, and it just so happened that I was playing all the bass parts on the rhythm guitar. And I was jamming with my drummer Charlie because I grew up with him, and my friend Mike said, "But you're playing all the bass parts on your rhythm guitar, so why don't you just switch the bass?" And it made perfect sense. And then when I actually picked up the bass, it was like home. I knew that was the right instrument. You just knew it. And it's been a fascination of mine to learn more and more about it every day, even to this day.
Now, new album coming out soon. How's the new ANTHRAX album coming along?
Well, like everybody else, here's what I want people to do with this. I mean, from the success of worship music, and we couldn't be more happy and thankful for the great success that had. We're really excited. There are a lot of people saying that's our best record to date, and I say to this record, this is my personal favorite of the ANTHRAX thing, because I think from worship music, we're in a good vein of writing. I think there's a good chemistry going on, and I think we've taken another step up in the level of intensity. It's a heavy record. There's just a lot of great songs, fun to play. As a fan of this music, I'm totally looking forward to hearing it all together and making people judge for themselves. I think it's our best work to date.
Yeah, I understand you guys wrote a lot of songs, probably the most you've ever written for an album. What's the process in going to choosing which songs go on the album?
That's the hardest part, is choosing your favorites, and we're in that process right now because we're in the mixing stage. I think everybody's got a lot of favorites, but I don't think there are any duds, but everybody's got their favorites now, so that'll be up for debate. And look, that's a good position to be in, I think.
I think so.
A plethora of a lot of great songs, so we're pretty excited about the future right now.
Now, when you're touring with Motorhead, when you come to our town in a couple of weeks, what's it like to be on tour with such a legendary guy like Lemmy?
Well, we have a long history with Motorhead and the guys and Lemmy and Phil and MTV. We're really good friends with these guys, and very, very much we consider them family. We're very tight with them, the crew. So we've done so much touring just around the world with these guys. So for months at a time, it's a very easy and comfortable tour. It's just like you wake up and you say hello, you have coffee with everybody. It's all good. You hang out with everybody. So it's a very comfortable atmosphere. So and to get to watch Motorhead every night, which I do, like I watched them last night, it's a gift. That's the way I look at it. Lemmy is a legend, and those guys are legends in that band. So for me, it's a win-win thing.
Yeah, you can't get better than that, man.
Yeah. and I'm very thankful for it. I am.
Final question, aside from the new album being released and all of that, what's next for you and Anthrax in the future?
Well, I can tell you this. As we speak right now, I'm in Kentucky. We play Kentucky today. We have a headline show here. We're finishing the road. We're finishing this tour. I think we have another 8 shows with Motorhead. Then we go right to the motorboat with Motorhead at Slayer. Then we have a couple of days off. We go to Japan for a couple of shows in Japan. We come home for a few days. Then we go for 8 weeks with Slayer in Europe.
Wow.
So we're booked, quite literally, as I speak to you right now, we're booked until the middle of December right now. But that's before the record comes out. The record we're talking about letting it come out in January. So that's the lead up until the record. So thankfully, it's nice to be wanted. It's really nice to be wanted.
Well, as a band, you guys are definitely blessed, and you're living the life.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to speak with us today.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, man. I know it's a Sunday. I know it's tough. And believe me, I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee right now. I'm a little hungover.
Anyways, thanks again, and we'll get this out to Brett, and hopefully you can pass the interview and the concert preview on to you guys so you can check it out.
All good, man. I will check it out. Thank you, man. Have a great Sunday, okay?
All right, can we come back and say hi before or after the show?
Please, of course. Of course you should. Come on.
All right. Awesome, man. Thanks a lot, and safe travels to you and the band.
Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.